Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to another video. So I feel like we've had quite a gap between this video and last video in the sense of like timeline chatting about what I'm eating, even what I'm doing, etc., protocol. Anyways, so I thought it'd be fun to do a little update of what I eat in a day at 9 weeks out. Technically, we're like 8 weeks out in 6 days, but this is gonna be my 9-week out video because literally we were 9 weeks out yesterday. I woke up my lightest I have my entire prep. It was like 135.3, which is actually insane. I did have my last meal, like I put it all in and finished by like 7 p.m. yesterday and knocked. Like I slept like 12 hours last night. And my body needed it. So I definitely feel like that was the main reason, was because I slept so much and finished my meal so early. But lightest of prep, we're sitting at 135, which is insane. Feeling really okay. Like hunger hasn't been really bad at all, really. I don't know, as it gets bad, we'll talk more about that. But I feel like the hardest part right now has been just energy. I'm very, very low energy, but we'll talk through all of how I'm feeling and everything throughout the day. But I wanted to show y'all meal one. I already made it, and I wanted to show y'all before I started grubbing and eating. Okay, so here's meal one today. We are having 1 whole egg, 2 turkey bacon. This is 100 grams of egg whites, a little spinach, and a little bit of the black truffle Melinda's hot sauce. And then this is 25 grams of cream of rice, 20 grams of blueberries. In my cream of rice, I literally just put a tiny bit of sugar-free syrup on there, and then it's got some cinnamon and stevia in it, just to make it taste a little bit good. You'll see this meal plan's a little different. We have been making some adjustments to our meal plan and simplifying out of all of it. I find that as you get deeper, just things start to not like digest and settle very well, and I've been just trying to simplify the sources, just because I feel like my stomach hasn't been settling really well with some of the sources that I've been eating. So today is going to be a trial day, seeing how we feel. We're going to keep it to rice, cream of rice, rice cakes for my carbs, and a little bit of blueberries here and there. Fats, dark chocolate and eggs only, pretty much. Protein, obviously, is just chicken, turkey bacon, egg whites, and vegetables, we switched to asparagus, and then we're doing a little bit of spinach. Sauces, hot sauce, mustard, things like that. So you'll kind of see how I'm doing my meals, but I'm just trying to stick to sources that I am pretty confident has been settling well on my stomach. I was trying to do the elf feature of the day. He was like watching me out of the mirror. Anyways, I hadn't been doing egg whites like this, where it was just like scrambled egg white. God, it's good. I missed it. It's definitely coming back. Adding the spinach, it just gives a little bit more volume. I love this hot sauce. I have been doing the Trader Joe's hot sauces, and people rave about this one. And I finally found it at Like a Giant. I really, really like it. It's not like overly spicy or anything, which I really like. But literally, this is so crazy. I never felt like I would be this in awe of the taste of egg whites. Oh my goodness. Like, it is amazing. I missed it. I feel like it's easy to start to overcomplicate your meals on prep and feel like you should be, I don't know, getting more dopamine and enjoying your foods a little bit more. But the more I back down and simplify my sources, the more enjoyable it is. It might be this hot sauce. But also keep in mind, I've always loved egg whites. I feel like people always are like, how do you enjoy egg whites so much? I love egg whites. I don't know if we're gonna get an egg break today. Oh. Okay, well, we did. That was not very pretty. Okay, odd random thought. So you'll know how most of my plates are these like teal ones. I get them from like Peter's Pots. One of my friends lives there. And I got all my pottery for my apartment from there when I visited, right? So one of the bowls had broken. So I was like, oh, let's order like the matching like a replacement. They accidentally sent the dark blue instead of the light blue, and I'm just, yeah, one thing about me, I'll never return anything in my life. So we're gonna have one dark blue bowl. That's the one I used for breakfast this morning. I don't know if this is weird. I don't know if I should just buy now like more things in the, like, I don't know. I don't need 2 sets. There's 2 of us in this apartment. I don't need 2 sets of like plates and bowls in different colors. I don't. So I guess this is gonna be my lucky bowl. This is gonna be my lucky breakfast bowl. So if you wonder why I have one dark bowl, that's why. And I'm kind of attached to it now. So this is her in all of her glory. It's just beautiful. And it's Peter's Pots in Rhode Island. That's where it's from. And you can order it and they always arrive not broken. So love them. Even though we're not fasted, we're gonna do a little ab flex because the kitchen lighting is actually wild. I just finished my cardio. I'm gonna take Alfie out on a little walk before I get ready for the gym. I just wanted to show y'all I'm gonna have a rice cake. I'm gonna put a little cinnamon on it. And this is just so I can survive until I make my pre-workout meal in like 20 minutes. It's just needed because I'm a little, anytime I just finish my cardio, I'm like a little, I mean the crumbs that like fit in, you know. I'm a little exhausted and I gotta hit legs. Like clockwork, my trifecta is here. So normally, or well, this did deliver on Friday, but the package room has a fridge. And honestly, I was just too lazy to bring it upstairs. So I just get straight grilled chicken right now. Just makes it convenience. This makes it very convenient. So I don't have to meal prep a ton of stuff. But I think soon I'm gonna switch and add some asparagus in there too, just because it gets expensive. Yeah, so this is literally, oh, I forgot. I switched some of it to grilled chicken. I am psycho. So half is grilled and then half I think is pulled, if I am correct. Unless I just switch this to all grilled. Anyways, I think the macros are the same. Yeah, for 4 ounces, it's 160 calories. So I was like, you know what? Let's switch it up and do grilled instead of the pulled. I think I switched it, but I might add in their asparagus just so I don't have to buy like a fresh asparagus from the grocery store. Anyways, we're gonna make a pre-workout meal. That is gonna be chicken and cream of rice, and I'll kind of show you like measurements and everything for that. For the chicken, I'm gonna make a small salad. This is just a salad mix I got from the farmer's market. Surprisingly, I mean, it's mostly like just romaine. It was just super like clean. Like it just looks so pretty. I don't know if that makes sense. We're literally doing like, that looks like a lot actually. We're just doing like 20 grams. I usually don't measure it, but we're just doing a teeny tiny salad, adding the chicken on top. I just like slightly warmed it up, but it can be kind of cold. And then I'm gonna add some mustard and a little bit of stevia. And that's gonna be it. Don't ask about stevia. It works, okay? It works. I just use like the liquid. And this is what our next meal is gonna be. Why does that actually look pretty iconic? I'm not gonna lie, it does look amazing. Normally I just do this with my like little salad once a day with my no carb meal later, but I'm kind of behind on my meals and I'm starving. So I'm just gonna have it now. I put a little too much stevia. I put the little bit, tiniest bit of stevia, and then it tastes like honey mustard. See, now does it make sense? Yeah, it does, right? Usually, I'll also just use like romaine hearts and just chop it up. But we got to the farmer's market and it was like pre-cut and washed, and I was like, why not? I did want to chat. Energy. How I'm feeling. Protocol. Cardio is definitely high. I think I've talked about it last video, but we're doing 7 by an hour and then like 30 minutes post list, I think is what we're at right now. Food. I just don't think it matters if I tell y'all because it would be stupid if y'all did follow it, but I'm still whatever. Protein's at like 150. We're carb cycling. Fats are at like 30 or something. I'm carb cycling like 3-1 right now, which means I have 3 low days and then I follow it with a high day. Today is a high day. So this is more food than I normally would be getting on like every day of the week. But I do want to chat about what Brandon was saying though. So I did all that traveling and I was ill and just like my body was just, I feel like so inflamed from all the stress from like my client show and stuff. I come home and I chill, right? My next check-in I've had like this past week on Friday, Brandon was like, holy crap. He's like, I feel like now you're basically ahead of schedule in a good way. Like I felt like I was like kind of chasing to be ahead or like to even be like on time. I knew I would be on time, but I didn't think we would be like this on time. And he was like, slay queen, not like that. I see him next weekend when we go to Chicago. I'll record a vlog with him, probably doing in-person check-ins just so y'all can maybe get some coach insight. He was like, we look ahead of schedule from what I'm seeing from photos. I'm really excited to get to see you in person. No changes from this past week, and we're gonna see what you look like in person. So next Friday, like this coming Friday, I feel like is an important check-in, and just so he gets a better idea of what I actually look like, you know, because photos obviously like only can do but so much. Obviously like I'd look fine even with photos and if I didn't see him in person, but when it comes this close to like chasing a pro card, I could see why he'd want to see me in person. So I'm excited. And then overall, very happy with his feedback. That's been like the best feedback I've gotten from him ever on like a check-in. So I've just been trying to like soak it in and be like grateful for the work we've been putting in and how hard we've been working, and allowing this to be a placement to push harder, not to like back down. Does that make sense? Because we are 9 weeks out. I've just been really grateful for this whole prep. I've been grateful for the process. I've had some hard days. Like, I don't show like the hard shit. I've had some fucking hard days. Really, really hard days. But we get through those, and all I can think of is like, okay, we did it, we got it done, whatever. That's and I know when I step on stage, I'm not gonna be thinking about that one day that I was like hating the world, you know? I'm gonna think about these positive like 90%, you know? So let's go make the actual pre-workout meal. Now to the pre-workout. So it's 30 grams of cream of rice. I put 25 grams of blueberries in there, a little bit of cinnamon, a tiny bit of sugar-free syrup. I am gonna top it with some buttery cinnamon roll by Flavor Gang. I don't know why, it just gives it a nice taste. And then I'm gonna put, I have 10 grams of dark chocolate. I'm gonna put 8 of it, I guess, on top and eat one of them right now. As a sweet treat. But this meal, like, girl, be so for real. That looks amazing. The stuff on top, like I said, is just this seasoning. But, oh. And if you're wondering why all the weird angles, I'm recording off my phone today because I left my camera at my parents' house. Normally, this is the only time of the day that I eat it, but obviously I had it for breakfast because it's a high day today. I've been playing around like with finding the balance of food being enjoyable, but the food, I mean, it's always gonna hit my macros, but the food being enjoyable, but like not relying on that like dopamine. And I mean, I have that issue too, where it's like, why not make breakfast cream of rice too and do a cream of rice macro cap at the end of the day? You know what I mean? Like, why not have cream of rice 3 times a day? It makes me happy right now. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know. It just works for me right now. It's been a really hard week. Really hard. And I found that switching up my meal plan, doing pretty much cream of rice, rice cakes, and things like that, it digests best. Back to what I was saying before, but also it's just enjoyable. I'm gonna get ready for the gym. Kevin is such a king. He's gonna take some photos of me today, and I'm supposed to be there right now because it's 2 o'clock. And I messaged him and I was like, hey King, and he was like, don't worry, I had a feeling you're gonna be late. I'm gonna do my workout. Like, he started his workout and put his workout right now. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm usually pretty timely. Just when you get on prep, you kind of have to go by like how your body feels. I was so nauseously sick, so I woke up just like feeling so weak and just tired. I just did cardio and I need my treat between. Anyways, see you at my post-workout meal. Here we are at the next meal. We have grilled chicken, asparagus, and 3 rice cakes. This is my post-workout meal. On the rice cakes, I'm either gonna do some cinnamon or some hot sauce again, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do hot sauce. I'm also gonna put some of it on my chicken. I think this is basically at 100 grams of chicken and 150 grams of asparagus in the air fryer. But I keep it simple, just warm it up basically on the stove and these in the air fryer, and I just put some salt and some hot sauce. I also made Parsa, you look, you just finished soccer. I made Parsa a nice little sandwich with my sourdough. That's my sourdough. It's incredible. Like, I'm like a little biased right now because I'm tired and it's just incredible. I'm hungry, but it is really, really good. It's really good sandwich. Thank you. Good vibes. You're welcome. So I just watched like the last video basically I just posted because I was, I don't know, editing it to post. And it's crazy how much changes between these videos. It's wild. So I was just watching that and I was like, bro, I don't even get half these groceries anymore. It's crazy. I literally haven't been doing potatoes anymore. So I guess these things are relevant because I'm not even eating the same things, really. But yeah, we're on to our next meal. We're just doing 100 grams of chicken, more hot sauce, and the other 100 grams of asparagus. I did burn it a little bit, but beautiful, huh? Actually, the chicken looks amazing. But I was watching it. What made me think of that was I was talking about potatoes, and I haven't had potatoes since UK, which has been 2 weeks now. So yeah, we're just doing, you'll see the rest of my carb sources now, but I was like, I don't even eat potatoes now. That's wild. Anyways, we're gonna eat this. We are a little behind on our meals, and I am in pajamas because, well, it's 7 p.m. But yeah, once all my stuff's done for the day, like my cardio, my workout, I get my pajamas on and chill. I chillax, okay? So, and it's Sunday. So I'm gonna eat this meal, but yeah, Parsa had like 3 soccer tournaments today. Well, 2, but one of the tournaments was like a 4, yeah, you know what I mean. He played like 5 or 6 games today. So both of us are like gonna watch a movie and chillax tonight. That is the goal for both of us. Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all kind of the meal, and I am updating y'all because I was like, wow, I'm glad that I'm recording what I eat in a day today because so much has changed since the Parcel. You know what I was thinking? Yeah. I remember how I literally wasn't eating rice cakes like at all, like it'd been, and then Brandon was telling me to like eat rice cakes while I was in Europe, and that's why I'm back on rice cakes. Yeah. Literally, the reason I did switch over to rice cakes, I've been like addicted now to like literally just doing rice cakes, and I just did not put it on my meal plan. I didn't think I'd like it, and then when I told Brandon that I was like stressing the fuck out about carb cycling and stuff when I was in Europe, he was like, just buy rice cakes, like basically telling me to shut my brain up, like just buy rice cakes, it's not that complicated. And now, since then, I've literally been addicted to rice cakes. He knows how to simplify things for his clients. Some things, the simplest things, like that's why it's so nice having a coach. Just the simplest things, you don't think about it. He's like, rice cakes, like you don't need to make potatoes and change up your meal plan for every 2 days, every other day. Anyway, so that's why I'm addicted to rice cakes. It's because of Brandon. I just think these thoughts are always so funny. If you're on prep, you understand. But when you're off prep, you're probably like, the fuck? Like, what is wrong with her? I just think it's funny when I have like those thoughts of like, what's changed? Last meal of the day, we have 25 grams of cream of rice with the cinnamon on top again. 2 turkey bacon and egg. I think this is 120 grams of egg whites with a little bit of spinach. I've used this bowl literally all day with my cream of rice, but yeah, I'm really liking this like breakfast for dinner vibes as like my macro cap instead of doing like a 3rd meat meal, having turkey bacon and egg whites and things like that. I've just been really liking this meal. So that is everything and all of my meals of what I eat in a day. I've been really, like today, I've really enjoyed my meals. When I have a higher carb day, I tend to like really, really enjoy my meal. But I'll do another what I eat in a day later this week on like a low carb day, so you can have an idea of what like the carb cycling is kind of looking like. But yeah, hopefully y'all like this video and give you a little bit of insight of what we're looking like at 9 weeks out. But next video, I'll probably be in Chicago doing an in-person check-in with Brandon, giving an idea of what my meals are on a lower carb day. So lots of exciting things coming. But if you don't already subscribe, make sure to subscribe and comment down below any other like prep focused videos that you're wanting to see and any topics you're wanting to see. But yeah, hopefully you all have an amazing rest of your day, and thank you for watching the video.